What's going on, guys? Before we start this video, I wanted to show you guys what I'm using and how I'm catching these fish. We're specifically going for either rainbow trout, Arctic char. Supposedly there's some lake trout in here, but we're not really focusing on those. And they also have some landlocked salmon. It's my first time in Alaska. We're not going to be here for that long. We're going to be here for about 3 to 6 months. So really not trying to spend a lot of money. A lot of people that are trying to get into ice fishing don't want to spend a lot of money at first because they don't know whether they like it or whether they're going to be good at it. And you really don't have to go buy all these big products, whether it's the Garmin or it's the heater or the Igloo. You don't have to worry about those things. I'm going out there with a hand auger, a really cheap combo ice fishing rod and reel from Bass Pro Shops for $25 and a really easy dropper rig. Okay, I am from North Carolina, so we do a lot of bass fishing. I'm not super great at jigging. Okay, so you really don't have to be if you want to ice fish. You can jig here, but here and there. But I came up with a cool system that will allow me to know the depth that I'm fishing at and be able for me to target that fish at that certain level. So a lot of people in bass fishing obviously know they use a simple dropper rig. Okay, we have our fly right here that has a small weight on the front of it, and then we have our Eagle Crawl 1/4 ounce weight on the bottom. Okay, you can do this on whatever depth you want to fish at. Okay, whether you're fishing at 20 feet, whether you're fishing at 8 feet, you won't really know unless you have a larger fly or a larger weight that you can feel once it hits the bottom. Now for this one, I can easily feel whether I want to keep it there or I want to jig it a little bit. I can easily feel where that bottom is. Okay. What I'm doing is that I am letting this sit on the bottom, and I am using a little bit of shrimp that's in this fire brine. This stuff that these people make are really good. A lot of people in Alaska really like it for the stocked rainbow trout, salmon, etc., etc. They like to use it, and so you just get a little piece about the size of your fingernail, and you put it on the tip of your fly, and you put it down there. And we were getting hit a lot. Now we're fishing in probably about 2.5 feet of ice. Okay, so a hand auger is not going to be the easiest, but if you have to, you can. Now what we used was we just looked for other people's holes and utilized those holes in order for us to be able to get in there. A lot of people have their other expensive items, but you really don't need it. Enough people ice fish that you can find someone else's hole and hand auger it. You can get it online for $50, $100. Okay, you don't need the whole extension stuff. You can add an extension on your auger if you need to, but in most cases you don't. So what we're doing is just using that dropper rig, putting it down the bottom, finding where your bottom is, and jigging it a little bit if you want to. You can add slack in your line. Now, just because you have a weight on it doesn't mean you can't jig it. If you add more slack to your line, you can still jig it, and you know right where the bottom is, and your fly is still going to have a little bit of action on it. Now, when we were out there, we spent $25 on two rods. Okay, we spent $1 on weights, about $65 on a hand auger. You can find them cheaper on Facebook Marketplace if you have to. These flies were about $5. This right here was about $10 to $15, and then just go to your local grocery store and pick up some fresh shrimp. Get some fresh shrimp, put it in here for about an hour to 3 hours. You can do it overnight if you want to. Some people like to cook their shrimp. Cook your shrimp a little bit overdone, and then put it in this stuff to make it a little bit easier to cut. You can do that too. But really simple rig, very inexpensive. We're just going out there having a good time and figuring out what it is that's so great about ice fishing. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll meet you out on the ice. Ooh, yeah, something hit it as soon as it went down. There you go. There you go.
You got one?
Yep.
Yay! Oh,
Ooh.
that's a good size!
That's my first.
Yay!
That's my first rainbow.
It's pretty.
Yeah. That's cool. All right. Just caught our first rainbow trout here. Just using a small fly with a little bit of shrimp on it, and beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. So hopefully we can get it, but we can get a couple more. Got one.
Woohoo!
Second one right there. Second rainbow of the day. There you go. There you go. There you go. Bring it up. Oh, you got a good one. Good one, babe. Bring it up. Bigger one than mine, you mother trucker. Okay, don't let it get too much. You got a freaking big one. You little stinker.
Hey!
Hey, that's a nice one. Look at that one. Hey, you got a good one. Okay. We're just gonna take turns on this side. Screw that one.
Babe,
Yeah.
come measure him out.
I'm not gonna measure that one.
Measure him out, babe.
I ain't measure that one. Mine's bigger. Alright.
Oh, that's a big one too. Good job.
Just got number 4 right here. Marley just caught a huge one back there. Probably beats all 3 of mine, but really nice rainbow trouts right there. There we go.
Out of the hole, baby.
Oh, that one just got finished at a local lake here in Anchorage. This is our first video in Alaska, and we're super excited to be here. Just got done doing our first ever ice fishing here. Caught our limit of rainbow trout, and about to head back up to the truck. Just got back home, guys, from a great day out fishing. We're doing a little first ever catch, clean, and cook for y'all. These are the rainbow trout that we caught today. One of 5 of them. We're gonna just clean them off real quick. It was a great day out on the water. Had a really good time out there. It was my wife and I's first time ice fishing out there, and we're able to come home with 5 rainbow trout, so that was awesome. Never been up to Alaska before. Today's temp was -4. The wind made it feel like -16. We're not doing it with the big tent and the heater and things like that. We're just going out there and doing it the poor man's way, and still catching fish and having a good time. So we were only able to be out there for about 2 hours before we were super cold, but able to catch some fish and have a good time and be able to show you guys a good old catch, clean, and cook. So the best way to do these trout is to dehead them, and then also to gut them out, and then just scale them, and that's pretty much it. Just make sure you have some good lemon, butter, and salt and pepper. So first things first, we're going to descale them. Next thing is, once you fully take off the scales, cut the head straight off. Have a trash can ready on the other side. Take the head straight off. Okay, comes right through the belly. Okay, just done that. Take all the guts out. Once the guts are out, another big thing to do is there's this membrane on the inside. You're going to take that membrane out. Okay, once you got that membrane out, do one last final wash. Okay, and you have a fully clean rainbow trout right there. And really easy to cook right there. So we just got done cleaning the fish, have them dried out just for about a minute to 2 minutes, just to get the excess moisture off. We're going to take these, and there's a couple different ways that you guys can cook them. They're really good either grilled, or you can put them in the oven and cut up a fresh lemon and put fresh lemon inside the fish cavities. And then you can put butter, lemon, you can do salt and pepper, garlic powder, maybe a little other seafood seasoning with it. They really are very versatile. You can even pop them in the air fryer with some of those seasonings too. Tonight, a lot of Alaskans like to pan fry. So these are our seasonings right here. We have our base, which is the flour, a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then lemon and pepper seasoning. So we put all these together into one bag. Okay, and so what you do is you put it in a little bag like this. You put your fish in there, you seal it up, you throw it around, and then once you're ready, you can put it right on the pan. Now, before you put your fish straight into your seasoning with the flour, it's very important to put it into a quick little ice water bath. Once you put it into the bath, it allows for your seasonings to stick onto the fish as best as it possibly can. So then we're going to put it right into your thing. And then you do that so on and so forth for all the other fish. Leaving a little bit of air in there allows for your flour and your seasonings to mix around really well into the fish. Alright, now we start just putting them in. Had a great day out on the ice. fresh fish caught today, cooked right, and about to dig in. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and we will see you in the next one.